Are your houseplants looking sad, droopy, or almost dead? Don't throw them away yet, because today I'll show you exactly how to bring them back to life. Are you ready? Let's jump in. I know how frustrating it can be when our beautiful indoor plants start to die. We spend time and money to get them, only to watch them slowly fade away. But did you know that most indoor plants can be saved if we take the correct actions in time? Today, I'll show you step by step exactly how to do that. So stick with me till the end of the video so you don't miss any of the tips. If you love spending time outdoors surrounded by nature, then you might enjoy being in a garden. This is where you can find me when I'm not filming. The first step in bringing a dying indoor plant back to health is to figure out what's going wrong. Is it overwatering or underwatering? Is it a light issue? Are there pests? Or could it be a soil problem? Sometimes figuring out the cause can be tricky. If you've been following my channel for a while, you may have seen me use the term plant detectives before. I call us plant detectives because we observe the clues our plants give us to help figure out their problems. Some common signs of overwatering include yellowing leaves, wilting stems, and soggy soil. In contrast, underwatering can cause dry, crispy leaves and a receding waterline. If your plant's leaves are turning pale, it may need more light. Pests can usually be spotted with the naked eye, and you can identify them based on their appearance. Common indoor plant pests include mealybugs, whiteflies, spider mites, and fungus gnats. Healthy soil should retain moisture but not become waterlogged. If you see signs of rotting or an unpleasant smell, your soil might be the culprit. You can easily take a sample of your soil and place it in a container. If it smells bad or has mold, it's probably time for a change. So let's take a closer look at some of these common issues and how to deal with them. Overwatering happens when you give your plant too much water, which can suffocate the roots and prevent them from absorbing water and nutrients properly. Underwater watering occurs when your plant doesn't receive enough water, leading to dehydration and wilting. These issues are among the most common problems plant parents face. For example, I've recently rescued this monstera from certain death. It was severely underwatered. To fix this, I deeply watered it and added a humidity dome to help it rehydrate. On the other hand, overwatering can also kill our beloved plants. Take a look at this part though. Its stems were wilting and squishy, indicating root rot caused by overwatering. To revive it, I removed the dead leaves and stems and replanted it in a well-draining soil. Light is crucial for plants. They use it to produce food through photosynthesis. Without enough light, plants may become weak and sickly. Check if your plant needs more light by observing its growth. If the stems are stretching or the leaves are pale, it's probably craving more sunshine. Most indoor plants thrive in bright indirect light, but some, like snake plants, can tolerate low light conditions. Soil is the foundation of a healthy plant. A nutrient-rich and well-draining soil mix provides essential nutrients and proper drainage. Poor quality soil can lead to nutrient deficiencies and root rot. Let's move on to the second step in bringing your indoor plant back to life: checking the roots. This is an important step in determining whether or not your plant is salvageable. If your plant is in a stage where the roots are still intact and showing signs of life, then congratulations, your plant is definitely salvageable. However, if your plant has no roots or completely rotten roots, then unfortunately your plant might not make it. Now I want you to take a close look at your plant's roots and ask yourself, do you see any signs of life? Do you see any healthy roots? And remember, not all roots should be white. In fact, some plants have naturally brown or black roots. But if you notice that there's just a small amount of healthy roots amongst mostly rotten ones, then don't worry, your plant is salvageable. Let's talk about pests now. Believe it or not, even though pests can sometimes be dealt with, if they've completely infested your plant, it's better to discard your plant to prevent it from spreading to other plants. However, if you notice a few bugs on the underside of your leaves, you can easily remove them with a damp cloth or by simply rinsing the plant under the sink. Now that you've checked your plant's roots and diagnosed its condition, it's time to move on to step 3, refreshing the soil. As your plant grows, its soil can become compacted or filled with pests. Refreshing the soil helps provide the plant with the nutrition and oxygen it needs to thrive. One way to refresh the soil is by repotting. When you repot your plant, make sure to choose the right pot size. Select a pot that's slightly larger than the previous one, but not so big that it overwhelms the plant. Use a high-quality potting mix that retains moisture, but also drains well. A good quality potting mix will have a combination of ingredients such as peat, perlite, and vermiculite. Just imagine it as a nice fluffy soil for your plant to live in. If you're unsure what kind of soil to buy for your plant, don't worry. There are plenty of options available, and you can even buy specialized soil for your specific type of plant. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can find exactly what you need for your plant. Also, don't forget to punch some holes in the bottom of your pot to ensure that your plant has adequate drainage. Proper drainage is essential to prevent water from accumulating at the bottom of the pot, which can lead to root rot. Now let's discuss watering. How much and how often you water your plant depends on several factors, including the type of plant, the season, and the size of the pot. The best way to determine how much water your plant needs is by using the finger test. Simply insert your finger about 1 inch into the soil. If it feels dry, it's time to water. The frequency of watering depends on various factors, but generally, it's best to err on the side of underwatering rather than overwatering. Overwatering can lead to root rot and kill your plant. During the growing season, which is typically spring and summer, most indoor plants need more water than during the winter months when their growth slows down. When watering your plant, make sure to water deeply until the water flows out of the drainage holes. This ensures that the entire root ball is hydrated. Providing the right amount of light is essential for the health and growth of your indoor plants. However, not all plants require the same amount of light. While most indoor plants prefer bright indirect light, some varieties can tolerate lower light conditions. Snake plants, for example, can adapt to various light levels, making them suitable for offices or rooms with less natural light. On the other hand, plants like succulents and cacti require more direct sunlight. If you notice that your plant is struggling, consider moving it to a brighter location. You can supplement natural light with grow lights, especially during the winter months when natural light is limited. If you're unsure about the type or intensity of light your plant needs, consult a local nursery or do some research online. Remember, proper lighting is crucial for your indoor plants to thrive. Pruning dead and diseased leaves helps improve the plant's appearance and promotes healthy growth. It also encourages the plant to produce new growth, which can make it appear fuller and more attractive. Dead or diseased leaves can harbor pests or diseases which can harm the plant further if left untreated. By removing them, you're helping to protect your plant from potential threats. Prune off any dead or diseased leaves with clean, sharp pruners or scissors to prevent the spread of disease. You can also prune to shape your plant and encourage bushier growth. The final step in bringing your indoor plant back to life is adding extra care. Depending on your plant's needs, this may involve fertilizing, misting, or treating for pests. Fertilizers provide plants with the necessary nutrients to grow and thrive. Choose a fertilizer appropriate for your plant type and follow the instructions carefully to avoid burning the roots. Misting helps increase humidity around the plant, which can be beneficial for plants that prefer moist environments. Natural pest control methods include treating with neem oil or insecticidal soap. These treatments can help eliminate pests without harming your plant or the environment. Adding extra care is the icing on the cake. It shows you're truly dedicated to giving your plant the love it needs to thrive. If you've made it this far, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey you've taken with your plant. Bringing it back to life is a testament to your patience and dedication. Even if your plant isn't fully revived yet, keep going. Even the saddest plant can bounce back with the right care. I know how frustrating it can be when our plants seem to be on their last legs, but remember that every leaf that falls or wilts is an opportunity to learn and adjust our approach. With a little love, care, and attention, you'll see those drooping leaves turn upward toward the sun once again. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your fellow plant lovers, and don't forget to subscribe for more plant care and home gardening tips. Your plants would thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.